Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome in. This is Lunar Goddess Tarot. I'm Sarah and I'll be your intuitive guide in your reader today. I read for light workers, star seeds, twin flames, and anybody who is on the ascension or awakening path, or anybody who's even curious about it and wants to know more about it. I also offer coaching programs. The next one will begin in the fall. I have a twin flame workbook that is coming out. And I also offer private individual coaching sessions and readings. I do not offer twin flame readings for a reason right now, because I want, I feel like everybody should be focused on their own journey and inner union and what it means to come into that inner union with masculine and feminine within yourself. So I focus more on your astrology. I focus more on your individual path, your purpose, your destiny. And you can check out all my offerings and availabilities on the website. The description box has that listed down below. And if you just want to reach out to me and inquire about any of these sessions, there's an email address as well. Looking forward to working with all of you, and I'm excited for this reading. So it's bright and early, and I wanted to check in with the collective energies because a lot of you have emailed me recently reporting, hey, I haven't been listening to readings for a while and I decided to tune back in, or I found your channel and everything you're saying is aligning exactly with what's going on in my life, especially in regards to the strife with people in your life. And so, yes, there's a disruptive energy there's even a parasitic energy that's circulating about that wants to feed off of conflict, wants to feed off of misery and pain. So, people might be acting out of character at this time. And I would advise you to just stay out of the conflict as much as possible and keep your cool, keep your wits about you and take the higher road, be the bigger person, and just step back and control what you can control, which is your response and reaction to life or to any other situation or individual. You cannot control them, but what you can control is how you decide to respond. So let us take a look here. We're being guided this week by the angels and ancestors quite heavily. So I've been choosing this deck over and over. So we're going to start the reading with checking in here with the angels and ancestors. So let's see if there's a message here from the angels and ancestors for the collective here on this awakening journey. Let me know how you guys are doing in the live chat below. Thank you to all my incredible moderators. My moderators are uplifting, inspiring. They will assist you. A lot of them are very far along on the twin flame journey. So if you find yourself here and you're on the twin flame path, they can assist you greatly. They can answer questions. They can provide support. They're incredible. Knight, be brave and honest. White Witch, be the light. Yeah, be the transmuter, guys. Be the one that transmutes the conflict. Be the one that transmutes the anger, the fear. The people that are acting out right now that are, there's verbally, a lot of verbal attacks happening. Okay, a lot of you have emailed me telling me about different situations that are occurring in your life with family and friends, maybe in the workplace. And, be the diffuser. Be the one that diffuses the situation. Be the sage. Right? Be the sage, be the one who brings peace into the environment. Smoke the peace pipe, connect with White Buffalo. This is, a lot of these conflicts aren't everyday conflicts. They're actually about raising the higher consciousness. And that was brought to my attention by an incredible healer friend of mine, who I met years ago in a writing group. And she said, a lot of these conflicts, because she was also experiencing a conflict, she said they're happening so that we can raise the collective consciousness. But make sure that you're, connected to your own protection. Okay, connect to your guides, your angels, especially Archangel Michael. He's my dude. Connect to him for protection. Connect to your higher self. Connect to God. Connect to the divine, the universe, whomever you pray to, whomever you believe in. And connecting in so that you feel like you're not alone in whatever it is that you're going through, whatever is transpiring. We have a very harsh Saturn retrograde. That's why I'm offering the Saturn retrograde reading, so we can discover which house does it lie in for you and how does this affect you. It's a harsh energy, and it can be, depending on which house it's in, it can seem malevolent or benevolent. And it's not really that the planet itself is good or bad. It's the way in which we're perceiving it and the way in which the energies might play out for us. If it's in your 8th house, that's a very challenging transit. If it's in your 1st house, that could be a challenging transit. That's your house of identity. The 8th house is the house of death and rebirth. So you're going to have a lot of things that are going to be shifting and changing. And another thing that's coming in is having to roll with the punches and understand that things are changing right now rapidly. And a lot of this feels out of our control. So depending on which sector you work in, do you work in the financial sector? Do you work in real estate? Do you work in farming? Those sectors are changing rapidly. And this Mars, Uranus, and North Node conjunction in Taurus are going to show us more of that. And there's also job losses. You may be somebody in my August group said I had to walk away from a job, and it wasn't, she said it was basically divinely directed, divinely ordained. It wasn't that they fired her, it was that she no longer fit there. She no longer could pretend to be okay sitting at a desk all day and doing the mundane things. So, taking that leap of faith is coming in. And if you watch the video from yesterday, I talk about that, taking the leap of faith, and actually over the past few days, releasing the fear that you might feel and making that change and making these drastic changes in your life that may lead you to, a permanent change, all for the better in the long run, even if it doesn't seem that way, from the get-go initially. So it might seem very scary right now, but be the light, be the transmuter, be the diffuser, and then be brave and honest. I would say be brave and honest with yourself, but also be brave and honest with others. A lot of people are doing some deep shadow work right now, and there needs to be an integration of the shadow work. And if that shadow is not recognized, if that shadow is not dealt with, it can come out, as I always say, it can come out sideways. And I think this is really about being honest with yourself, being brave, but being honest with, do I really fit in this job? Do I really fit in this relationship? Am I really happy? Am I just living a life that someone else has expected me to live? And if that's the case, do I want to start making changes so that I can align my life with who I really am and who I want to be and what I want to bring forward into my life? Moving forward, moving out of this energy. What do I want to bring into my life next, and what is that going to look like? And how can I align with what is for my highest and greatest good? Keep in mind that sometimes aligning with the highest and greatest good can bring destruction. Sometimes, destruction breeds creation. It's a line from one of the Chili Peppers songs, and I can't remember which one. Maybe Scar Tissue. It's one of their older songs. I think it's from the By the Way album, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but I think it might be from that album. But yeah, Anthony says, creation breeds destruction. Or I'm sorry, destruction breeds creation. It's like, yes, something has to die so that something else can be born in its place. So don't be afraid of the parts of you that are needing to go right now, okay? Let's take a look here at the integration deck. Angel of Choices, yep, exactly what we were talking about. Transformation. Oh, hold on, we have a falling card. I don't even know where that one went. I have one that is really weird, guys. Oh, hold on. The Angel of Choices leading to the Angel of Success, okay? And transformation. So there's a huge mega transformation taking place. Yes, you're having to make choices. Yes, you're having to be brave and honest with yourself. Yes, you're having to transmute and diffuse situations. But as you make these choices, you're transforming. You're starting to see more clearly. You're starting to see the truth. You're starting to see your own truth. You're starting to see the bigger picture. I think that's what this is about, is seeing the bigger picture. And the Angel of Success and the Angel of Choices are assisting you in making the choices that are going to lead you ultimately to where it is that you want to be, where it is that you need to be. But I think it's both. I think it's where you want to be, and I think it's where you need to be all at the same time. So I'd like to pull in, this transformation, guys, it's clearing the third eye. So if the third eye was murky, or if you couldn't see clearly out of that third eye, it's starting to It's starting to clear now, and you're going to be seeing things truly for what they are. So this might mean walking away from relationships. This might mean walking away from jobs. This might mean walking away from belief systems or parts of yourself that you're like, no, I don't, that's not even me anymore. It never was. So the veil is being, the veil is lifting, okay? Individually, not just collectively, but individually. So let's tell a story here with the Kipper deck. Yeah, journey, transformation. Now this could be either coming or going. You can see it looks like either the man is boarding the train or he just got back from a trip. So it could be one or the other. Some of you might be coming back from a trip. You might be coming back from a solo journey. In nature, summertime. So some of you, I know I've talked to some of my clients and you guys are journeying into certain places. If you're in America, usually it's out in the west somewhere in the mountains. That's where you want to be because it's hot as hell in the south in the summer. Even in the north, it's hot as hell. Or you could be just, it could have just been that you were traveling locally in your community, maybe just taking like a hiatus from work. But there's some sort of journey that's leading to transformation, that's requiring you to make choices, that's going to lead ultimately to success. But it's challenging because you can see here you're being asked to be brave and honest, and you're being asked to be the light. So this is not necessarily an easy decision. It's not necessarily an easy path or an easy course that you're taking. You're being assisted by these guides, these angels, and the white witch is coming in. She really is, she's going to reflect the light back. So if there's darkness in your environment, if there's darkness within you, that is going to be revealed as well. And you're going to be given tools to make choices, to transform that, to see things differently. And also calling on the energy of white witch and calling on the energy of the owl to transmute a situation. Sorry, guys. Just had to corral my kitty cat. Okay. He's climbing his cat wall. You guys might, you can't see it here, but he's climbing his cat wall there. Charlie. You guys know Charlie. Let's see if I can you see Mr. Charlie? Where is he? Oh, he's at the top. There he is. Isn't that cool, though? If you guys have cats, I recommend it. If you have the space to do it, I recommend even just like a hammock, like a kitty hammock like he's on. They love it. It's great if they're indoor kitties. Now, some of you might be concerned about your finances right now. Some of you might have a poverty mindset, so you're going to want to transform that. You're going to want to go on this journey to transform the relationship you have with money. So let's get a clarifier for that, because I don't like to see that just hanging out by itself. But because it came up after journey, I just feel like it's a journey that you're going on to, if there's any sort of job that's made you feel imprisoned, that's what this is. If there's a job that's made you feel imprisoned, that's made you feel really unaligned and really unhappy, and you've been doing it for a long time and you've just been cranking away, this is going to be revealed right now. You're going to be asked to go on a journey because you're going to be asked to free yourself. So some of you are stepping out of the matrix in a major way here, and that's going to relate to the work that you do in the world, okay? What else? The Lovers. So, historically, this is a card that doesn't necessarily talk about romance. It actually talks about making a decision. It could be at a crossroads. Yes, it could be with love, but it could also be with self-love. It could be the way in which you look at your own journey and you look at yourself. It could be, this could mean that there are going to be two people coming in. You'll have to make a choice. Or you in some way will be forced to either choose yourself or choose maybe the counterpart or choose somebody else. And maybe you've always chosen others. You've always tried to help others or save others. And now this is that opportunity to save or help yourself. So I see that as an interesting energy. Very interesting energy. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. My cat needed some attention, and he is full of energy this morning. It's 8 a.m., so All right, I'm back. My cat lovers out there can understand. Just jumping all around. And because I have hard floors, he's just slipping and sliding everywhere. What else do we have here? Main male. Yeah, there could definitely be a main male there could actually be a main male who wants to step forward here and wishes to express something to you. I don't necessarily see this as being an apology. I see this as somebody stepping up and somebody that's gonna set himself out from the crowd. Like, that I'm the choice you wanna make. Pick me. And he's gonna basically, he's a successful man, he's a mature man emotionally and in other ways, spiritually, emotionally, mentally. And I feel like he's going to give you an offer. This feels like an offer of love for some of you out there. This feels like you might have to, choose between him and yourself. You might have to choose between him and your career, or her, could be a her, but it's main male. So, but yeah, look at it, if you want to look at this as just masculine energy and not male or female, this could definitely be a woman. So, but this is the energy that is stepping forward is very confident, very confident. So it's not just job and career that we're talking about here. This is also love. What an interesting reading. So now I know why I was bright and perky, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed and perky this morning. All right, so let's see here, guys. What is the message what do we want to end the reading with? This will be fun because this has been a fun reading here. Let's get some cards from the Angels and Ancestors deck. I think Charlie wants to be in the video. All right, let's see. What is coming through here for this group? What is coming through here for this group? Woo! Ask your angels. Yep, that's exactly what we were talking about in the beginning of the reading. Ask your angels for help and guidance and support. Receive the messages. Peaceful resolution. So for those of you who are in a conflict with somebody, this is a great, great card. There's a peaceful resolution that is going to lead to big, happy changes. Whatever you're going through right now, it might seem really challenging. It might seem like, okay, I feel like I'm imprisoned in my own home or in my own workspace or in this relationship and I feel like there's no way out. But just know that if you ask your angels for help, there's a peaceful resolution coming. And big happy changes that are on the way that are going to lead ultimately to a really happy outcome for everybody, not just for you, but for everybody. And then I would like to get a time frame because now I'm curious. It always amazes me how these things just happen and everyone's going through them at the same time and it's the exact same situation, and playing out in its own unique individual way in that person's life. But yeah, so many of you have emailed me over the past week. All right, so time frame, we're going with, actually, I feel both of these. Take action in the near future. So take action, that's why. Take action in the near future. So this could be action on your part. If you've tried to make peace or resolution with this situation or with this individual, maybe just wait some time, in the near future is maybe when the timing will be right. In the meantime, ask your angels, pray for the resolution, pray to make the right decision in love for those of you in that situation, because we've got a couple different stories going on here. But just know that ultimately you're on a transformative journey. You're on a transformative journey, and the angel of choices and the angel of success are coming through rather strongly here to assist you, as well as the white witch to transmute any negativity, transmute the density, transmute especially in work and home space is what I'm hearing, and in personal relationships. So guys, this was a really fun reading for me. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video if you feel called. These are all ways that I organically grow my channel. If you want to support my work more, you can check me out over on Patreon. I have written posts over there on Patreon. A lot of them are quite lengthy. So it's quality, not quantity for me over there. And I will be posting another post over there soon talking about this conjunction, Uranus, Mars, and North Node in Taurus. And I will also be doing a video on that. And we also have a new moon in Leo coming up. So for all of my VIP patrons, I'll be doing a detailed post about the new moon in Leo. So thank you guys so much. And I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to working with you and reading for you. And take really good care. And again, thank you to my incredible moderators for helping keep the channel supportive and for helping keep everybody connected. Thanks, guys. Take good care.